Okay, welcome to this third and final Snakes and Ladders video. This one's about showing you how to produce a second type of graph, which might be more useful. While we've been away, I just improved the look at this graph by thickening up this line. I right-clicked, Object Properties, Style, there you go. The color that we did earlier was there, and you might want to put a caption and show the label as a caption. It seems to work a bit better. That looks nice. I'll show you how to do the axes. That's a bit more fiddly. I'll show you in class. You need to go to the graphics view. And anyway, onto the new graph. In the new for the new graph, we want to produce some probabilities that tell us the chance of finishing on a particular turn, not by a particular turn. So say for instance turn 5. If we go in here, type equals, take this value here and subtract the previous cumulative probability, go back and correct that, like this, that tells us that the probability of finishing on turn 5 is 13.67%. So you just have to subtract your two cumulative probabilities. So turn 5, subtract the probability that the game finishes by turn 4. Okay, a formula was in there. If you copy that up, you can copy up at the top, but you'll get an error that doesn't mean anything up the top. You can copy it down for no problems. As you can see, in fact, turn 5 was the largest chance, has the largest probability, meaning that it's most likely to finish on turn 5. But it's not a very big chance, so there's distribution there. Okay, let's get on to the graph. Select this column. That's our turn numbers. Hold down Control. Move over a bit. Select our new column. Holding down Control is what makes this work. Right click, create polyline, and you can see that we've got this messy graph again, which will need tidying up in the same way. So we'll go over to points, show object, which is them all back on. So show object, which switches them all back off. Okay, here's our little graph. I'm going to zoom in for the purpose of this video. Okay. So, let's change the color. So, yeah, we'll have blue this time. Okay, so this graph confirms and gives us a nice graphical representation. Tells us that, yeah, indeed, it's most likely that the game finishes on turn 5. Turn 4 wasn't far behind. Of course, that peters down here towards nothing, which we see in the values here as well. Okay. Just be aware that for your investigation, you're expected to produce several different game boards, and you need to put the graphs on the same axis so there's actually something to compare. Okay, so you might put all of the graphs of this type on one set of axes and all of the graphs of this type on one set of axes. And the final thing is you'll make your graphs look a lot better if you remember the labels. Okay, so again, I'm not going to do this properly on video. There you go. But the final thing is go to Options, Font Size 20, and then everything looks a lot nicer when you print it out on the paper. You can actually see the axis labels and so on. Okay, some of these are going to come up higher, so they're not all that small. Okay, that's the last one. See you later.